I felt
Mhm.
like that's what was coming through for me. The romance, of course, that was a fun part of the script, but I found the relationship between her and Claire and her and Catherine really compelling.
Hi, Carlson. How are you?
How are you?
I'm doing great. I really enjoyed Upgrade. I thought it was such a fun and different take on the rom-com storyline. I know you said, or I read that you brought a lookbook into the meeting, like you already had this vision for the movie. So what was it that spoke to you about the story, and what did you most want to emphasize about that screenplay?
I thought the script was so playful and fun and it was like familiar tropes, but my entry point into the material I felt like was specific to me, and I really connected with Anna's character and just like this tenacity that she has in this set of circumstances that are all stacked against her, and just kind of breaking into a near impossible world. I really related to that, and that resonated with me. And then the sort of like charm and wit that she has doing it, I was like, I want to be like that. It was like just this really pure relating to her character. And then I just felt like it was a story about three women. I felt
Mhm.
like that's what was coming through for me. The romance, of course, that was a fun part of the script, but I found the relationship between her and Claire and her and Catherine really compelling.
Speaking of Anna, I know Camilla was an executive producer on the project. What was that back and forth like with her? What kind of collaboration did you have on who Anna is and how we're presenting her?
Yeah, I mean, we collaborated a lot, and Camila is such an intuitive actress, and she has phenomenal instincts. And so I think it was just like just trusted her right away. She's got great taste, and I was like, her ideas were great. So that's the dream to have as a director is that trust between your actors, and so I was very lucky to have that with her.
Now, when you are making a movie with the main character whose passion is art, I assume you want to, make sure you've got some good taste in art there. Do you have a favorite artist, or did you get a favorite artist from working on the movie?
The Off Clint was funny because it was originally written as this kind of like simple Barnett Newman piece. Um, and we couldn't get it cleared last minute. So the production designer was like, what about Hilma Off Clint? And I was like, whoa, I haven't thought of her. Uh, but I love her work. And so when the Swan came to our table, it was like such a no-brainer. And she's such a fascinating artist, and I think she's kind of making a resurgence right now. Everyone's kind of like intrigued again, and she has such a cool story. So yeah, I was happy to use that piece.
Finally, I think it's really cool when directors have acting background as well. You were great in Scream the series. How do you think that your approach to act, or to directing, is shaped by having acted?
Yeah, I mean, it's shaped a lot. Acting was my first kind of like love. It's how I learned about this world, and it's how I learned about how sets work and everything. So it was very much my education in this job, and I think I know how to at least my attempt is to create a safe container
Mhm.
for my actors to feel safe to be vulnerable. I mean, acting is a really vulnerable job, and I know that. I remember that. I've experienced that, and so if I do my job well, then I can just kind of create this like line between us to where I see you, you see me, feel safe to just like let it all go, because once I get into the edit, I can craft it to be
Yeah.
something to be proud of, hopefully.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much. I really enjoyed Upgrade. I can't wait to see you next Upgraded.
Thank you.
Have a great night, day. Time. What is time? Thank you.
A flat circle.